Hey guys, so today's video is going to be another digital plan with me, and I apologize that it has taken me so long to get another one up. Things have been a little crazy and I didn't even end up planning last week. So I'm actually going to be using a kit from HTPlanning, and it is this cozy kit. I actually used this to do a plan with me a couple weeks ago, so if you follow me on Instagram, you probably remember it. But I did not ever put the video up for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and use it today. I'm going to start with the full boxes, and what I thought I would do is leave this as like a full-time plan with me and actually talk through every step that I'm doing. I know occasionally I do like talk through it, but like actually talk through it. So let me actually delete this. Okay. So the first thing that I do is I split screen. So this is my GoodNotes. I swipe up from the bottom, and then I get my pictures. I pull it over here and I do a split screen. That way I can see everything that I have and anything I might need. And then I decide what I'm going to start with. And in this case, actually, I'm going to start with the bottom washi now that I think about it. So I'm going to tap on the image until it kind of lifts up. Drag it over. It's going to insert it. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I just realized that my pencil is dead, so it's being dumb. Then I'm going to crop it, and then I'm going to start, in this case, with the small one. Usually I start with the larger one, but because these have, like, flowers on the end, I'm going to start with, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I'm going to start with the small one. And the nice thing about digital planning is when you mess up and accidentally crop it wrong, because you have to do it with your finger instead of your pencil, you can just undo what you did. You didn't completely just ruin the sticker. So there are some plus sides to this. All right. So I want it to go across like 3 and maybe like a half. There, that'll work. And then I'm going to go in. Now, when you go to make the second piece, it's a little bit harder because you want it to be the same width or as close to the same width as your first one. So that can be a little tricky, but once you've done it a few times, it gets easier. Okay. So what I like to do is kind of line it up in the middle so I can kind of see the one underneath, and then just get it as close to the same size as I can. And then line it up, and then this just needs to come in a little, actually, this needs to be cropped a little more to get the white space rid of, and then okay. Now this is the part that's hard. This is actually why you guys will notice I did not used to ever really use bottom washi, and it's because I want it to literally be exactly the same and match up, and that's really difficult to do. So, but I think the bottom washi looks nice, so it's like, it's hard for me to make a decision on how I feel about it. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna, how much of this do I need to crop? Just to, okay. And then as you can see, I kind of just was like, all right, now where do I need to crop to so I can make this the length that I want? And again, I just kind of eyeball it, and that's probably the best that I'm going to get it. So there's the bottom washi done. Next thing I'm going to do are glitter headers, because I have become obsessed with glitter headers. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to start doing these. Now, what I am going to do though, normally I like scatter the glitter headers, but I think what I'm going to do this time is just use all the same colored glitter headers, because like I said, I've used this kit before and I did the scattered glitter thing and it was cute, but I think I'm just going to do all the same colored. Now, what I'm doing is just zooming in so I can get real close to the box, and that way I can definitely make sure these are the right size. So I try to place it as in the middle of the box as I can. Grab the corner, pull up. Obviously, I wasn't super in the middle of the box. And then just go again. Now, the reason I do this is because if you have never used GoodNotes and you're new to digital planning, when you go to scale things and like change the size of things on GoodNotes, it does not, it's not like it just does it from one side. It actually does all the sides at the same side or at the same time, so you don't skew the picture, which is nice, but that makes it makes making them the right size a little bit harder, because you do have to actually, like, you can't scale it from both sides, if you're seeing what I'm saying here. I don't even know what I'm saying. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to quickly paste all of these down, and then the next thing I'm going to do is actually my full boxes, which is not anything new. If you've watched my plan with me's, that's generally the order that I go in. And again, I just tap, pull, and then crop, and I'm going to go ahead and crop this one down, but I'm also going to go quickly, I'm going to go quickly scroll through and find the week where I did this so I can stop. Okay, yeah, I was about to just do the same thing. Alright, I just wanted to check and see what week it was that I did this, and as you just saw, this was the original spread that I did. It was like Valentine's Day, which is what I bought the kit for. But for some odd reason, it did not happen. So, all right, moving on back to the week we're working on. So there is a full box in this. Yes, there is. So I'm going to do the full box on the weekend. I'm going to do this on Tuesday. Actually, no, I'm going to do this one on Monday. So the reason I was looking back at that was kind of to make sure I wasn't doing the full boxes exactly the same. Plus, I remembered that I had tried something different the week that I used this, and I was like, did I like it? The answer was no, I did not. And I do apologize for the random bouts of silence. There's not a whole lot to talk about when you're doing, like, plan with me's where it's like, oh, I'm going to go through everything that I possibly could say. Plus, my little puppy is in here, and every time I, like, talk, he's like, you are disturbing me. I am trying to sleep on your sweater. So, yeah. He's a turd. Yes, Bo? He's looking at me like, you were talking about me. Usually when you talk about me, there are people. Alright, so while I am doing these full boxes, I want to kind of just chit chat with you guys for a minute, because I've got some feelings about some things that I have been seeing when it comes to digital planning, and I was gonna do a whole video on its own, and I still might, but I definitely wanted to address it here while I'm doing the plan with me. So, as you guys know, obviously I do digital plan with me's, and I use printable kits to do it. I know that digital planning is something new. I know it's something that a lot of people are like, oh, I really want to try this, but there are some things to keep in mind when you do digital planning. The first is that one thing that I've seen a lot of people doing is scanning printed kits in to use in their planner. And unless you have talked to the person in which you bought the kit from, you probably should not do that, because most of the time when you purchase a kit, you are purchasing the kit to only be used as many times as the stickers are, and you can repurchase them. And I know that stickers are expensive, and it's like, oh, the perfect way to be able to get more use out of these is to scan them into the computer. But digital planning and scanning pictures in is about the same concept as scanning stickers that you make or that you buy into your computer so that you can print them off and use them again, which is a big no-no. And honestly, it's kind of a big no-no to do digital planning like that as well. And I know it seems weird. It's but I bought them. And you did, but you bought them and the owner or the shop owner did not intend for them to be used digitally. And some shop owners, where they buy their artwork from, they do have a specific, this cannot be digitally reproduced. It can't be, you can't sell it as a printable to be used multiple times. Trust me. With my Etsy shop, there's a reason I don't make kits, and I just do functional stickers, because one, I don't know, I'm not doing great with the kits, but two, because there are so many things you have to keep in mind when you make them. And yeah, I don't know, I guess I'm just frustrated because I have seen in multiple different Facebook groups where people just have scanned in they've just scanned in a kit from Glam Planner or Scribble Prints Co. or Munchkins or Emojis or anything like that, and it just frustrates me because it's one of these days people doing that might possibly cause shop owners to be like, no, you cannot use my stickers for your digital. I was going to put the full box there. No, you cannot use my stickers for your digital planning. And so that kind of is one of those things that sucks, because none of us want that to happen. None of the digital planners. And people who are just getting into it, it's definitely I don't know. Digital planning is a new thing, so it's oh, there's no rules. But there are definitely some things to be considerate about, I guess. So that's my quick spiel on that. It's not even really a spiel. It's just guys, use common sense. If you can't scan, if it's a kit you can't scan to reuse, to print and use, don't scan it and use it in your digital planner. I know that if you switch to digital, you wasted a bunch of money on stickers, but you can always sell the stickers, you can destash them, you can give them away, however you want to do it, but it's, yeah. People just need to be slightly more considerate about that. So, again, there's my spiel. I'm now going to put more glitter headers in and underneath of this. And then I'm going to put in some checklists and my little things. So the thing is, when it comes to this, it's super repetitive. Pretty much it's alright, copy, paste, pull over, crop. That's why I don't generally talk through the exact, directions of how do you do a layout like this. And I just let you guys watch it, because it's definitely, it's pretty explanatory, I think, so. But I know that some people have asked me to do it, so here we are. Also, I have had some people asking about the old way that I digitally planned for like a good couple months before Brooke introduced me to her planner. And I may one day show you guys how to make those pages. Whew, I'm so sorry, but it was pretty simple. I just pulled pages into Keynote to do that. Okay, checklist. So, I'm also going to use the same color checklist. I'm just being very neutral today. I'm going to use the same color checklist the whole way through. Again, normally I scatter the checklist as well, or not necessarily scatter, but I just use all the checklist colors as well, but I think since I'm using all the same color glitter headers, I should just go ahead, stick with the same color checklists, and that'll be fine. Also, just so you know, planning with your stylus or your Apple Pencil, whole lot easier than trying to do it with your fingers. So if you don't have an iPad Pro and you can get one, or you have a Pro and you don't have a pencil or a stylus, get one, because I am telling you, they make it 100 times easier. I'm trying to do it right now with my finger because mine is dead, and the iPad, as you can see, is very low on power, so I'm trying to not have to unplug it and plug this in for any reason. I did it earlier so I could finish up a custom sticker it was a die cut, a custom die cut, and that was it. So I'm trying to avoid that. Okay. Also, I do need, not planner related, but I definitely need some suggestions for shows to binge watch on Netflix, because every time I find a show that I really like, it's a show that's been canceled and there's only one season, and then I get very angry. So, the last one that I watched was called Star-Crossed, and it was really good. And then I've also started, and I'm not super far into it, but I started The Messengers. I also really I kind of like Dark. I like the OA, I just haven't really gotten too far in it. So those are kind of the things I'm into, and I like the 100, those kind of shows. So I don't know if anyone's got any suggestions. I'd appreciate it. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more set of glitter headers. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to speed this next part up. I'm just going to, or at least right now, I'm not going to speed it up, but I am going to just mute it, play some music, because again, I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing for everything else. I'm just going to pull in my little things. I'm going to pull in my little things. I'm going to crop them down. And I'm just going to put them where I need them. So, and then I'm going to work on the sidebar, which is going to be the same thing. So I won't speed it up so you guys can still see it in real time, but I am going to play some music underneath of it. Alright, so next thing I'm going to go in and do, now that I've got all of this down, is I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to mark my days that I work. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do it. Normally I use one of my own stickers, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling my own stickers today for like marking that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mark it with this shopping bag that Hannah has on her kit. So yeah, we're going to mark it with a shopping bag. Go mark all the days I work. So, okay. And I'm going to come in, and I always do, I don't know why, but I always put my work schedule at the bottom of the page. So what I'm doing with this, other than my TV shows, is my digital planner is now kind of just my work planner for both Etsy and my normal job. I don't work on Monday. So that's kind of just what this planner's for. But I do put TV shows and other things that, you know, help fill up a little bit of space. So I'm marking all the days that I work with the shopping bags, and then I'm going to go in and start adding in some other things that pertain to work and Etsy. So I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Okay. Now, I'm going to mark my payday. I've got 2 different payday stickers. I'm going to use my Orchid payday sticker to mark my payday for my actual job because it's a different day than my Etsy payday. Okay. Yep, that'll work. So that is on Friday. So I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to put it right on top of, actually, no, I'm going to put it right here. Normally I put it up on, normally I would put it up there, but I'm feeling it down here today. And then I'm going to use these new rose gold, foiled ones that I made. They should be up on my shop soon. I think I'm going to release them on Tuesday for $2 Tuesday. Because obviously foiled stickers are not something that like work very well in the planner, like digital planner world, but I thought I could make it kind of somewhat work. So I'm going to actually go in, I'm going to use this sticker here on the bottom because like I said, Etsy payday is different than my normal payday. My normal payday is Friday, but I get Etsy paid on Monday, every Monday. So there's that. And then I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the little planner along with it because it's my planning Etsy. Okay. And I just realized, I've noticed before because obviously I've used these, but this is really cute. This is actually like a little Erin Condren planner. And I think it's adorable. Alright, so and then we're going to just move this right here. Cool. So there is paydays. You know what? No, I'm actually going to just use, I'm going to use both. Actually, I don't have to. I'm just going to use this payday sticker for both because I like it. And I'll just put another icon with it. Actually, I'm going to use one of her little decos. There's a little sweater on this extra page that I think will be pretty cute. So, because I work at a retail store, so I'll just use the little sweater. Okay, there we go. There are both paydays marked. And then I'm going to add in the weekend banner. Normally, I would put it down here, but maybe I'll just put it up here. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to crop this a little bit smaller. As you can see, I did not go through and remove the white background on these stickers this time. That is something I normally do, but I just, this time, did not happen. So what I'm actually going to do, since I didn't do that, is I'm just going to put it, I'm going to put the weekend banner up top this time. I'm going to make it relatively small, and I'm just going to plop it right up here, between Saturday and Sunday, like that. Normally I would want it to go all the way across the, no, I don't like that. Okay, actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into Magic Eraser, and I'm going to go remove the background of these stickers real quick. Okay, coming back here. The only annoying thing is that for some reason it cut down the E, but since it's going to be on here, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. Okay, there we go. You can, like, tell that the E and the K don't have white in them, but that's fine. And we'll make it work. Okay, so I think that's all I've got for that. Now I'm going to go in, I'm going to use my YouTube fun stickers. I'm going to just use the bigger one here. And I'm going to put her right here because this is a YouTube video. And then I am going to use the and then I'm going to use some icon. I don't know what one though. Let me figure that out. I'm going to use the laptop icon for Etsy stuff this week. Actually, no, I'll use the planner thing again. Since I was using the planner for my payday sticker, I'll use it for other Etsy stuff as well. Alright, so Tuesday is $2 Tuesday, not only just in my shop, but in a lot of shops. So I'm just gonna get myself a little planner right there for $2 Tuesday. And then I'm going to plop a planner in on Friday because those are new releases for me. Okay, that's all of my Etsy stuff that I've got going on this week. And then I'm going to take one of my workout girls and I'm going to use this like gray colored scale. Even though there's a scale in the kit, I want to use one of mine. Buddy. Alright. I'm going to put that on today because since I've been doing Weight Watchers, I weigh on Mondays. Alright. Cool. Alright. And then last but not least, I'm going to, even though like I said, work planner, but there are a few other like random things I'm putting in here. And then last but not least, I'm actually going to use a custom die cut that I made that says PB Digital Planning because I love it. And I'm actually going to use it like it is a digital planner clip this week because I A, love the girl, and B, don't have a clip for this week. So I'm just going to plop her right up there. And there we go. So there's this week's plan with me. It's not filled out, obviously, with the writing. I will do that at another point in time. I just, it's not going to work right now because my pencil's dead. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I also am planning on doing some Traveler's Notebook, Plan with Me's and other videos here soon.